Alright, we made some changes. A little looser. Hopefully we're wound up now. Come on, all we want to do is just go back. Come on. Come on. There we go. So we are on a pretty good trajectory this morning to run out to Rodriguez Key. I know the wind is supposed to fade a little bit. Oh no. Yeah, it's kind of gusty today. God darn it. We're already loosened up pretty good. Uh-oh. Maybe we get offshore a little bit and it'll be a little stronger. God darn. I thought I was going to be way overpowered on the 6.0. Yeah, let's just run downwind. I mean, not downwind, but crosswind. Not trying to point so hard, but see what we can do. That's a little better. Still doesn't feel right, but we're planing. I was thinking to myself how much I like this Fox weed fin. It's a True Aim Fox combo old fin, but it's got a nice shape and it seemed to be holding a lot of power. Feels a little sloppy today. See the holes though, you can see where it's loose. They're light. I'm saying loose because this fin is just slipping. Maybe it does have a little weed on it. Yeah, something about east winds, I don't know. We always said the wind is the least from the east up in the Carolinas. Here, sometimes it's good from the east, but it's always a little gusty and a little less consistent. I'm going to try and bear off a little bit, not point so high. Sail feels a little wonky. Move the mast track forward a hair too, but I like it when it's back. Kind of get the front of the board up off the chop. Still looks pretty good. This feels a little backhand heavy, like it's bagged out too much. I think a bigger fin would do well right now. 33 or something. I think this is a 30 maybe. Come on. I think it's a mile out and a mile back. Today would be a perfect day to just roll on and do a big downwinder. You know, we could bear off the wind all the way down to Isla Mirada, even Ann's Beach. Tide's low right now, so you probably run into a little interference on Tavernier Key, between that and Dove Key. The outside side of this island might be a little shallow too. I'm going to try and get comfortable on the way back and not have to point so hard and let it rip off the wind a little. Whoa. Yeah, little holes here and there. Let the front harness line back a little, or the back one back a little, but I feel like we could use a little more balance. Well, we're not going to make it around the island at this point. We'll just go harass these boats in the anchorage. I guess they thought they were going to try and hide behind the island and get out of the wind. Make a little adjustment there on the harness line. Might have been just enough. Back about an inch in the front. Sometimes when you got that front harness line a little forward, you're really fighting yourself. It's going to be real shallow on the front of the island. I don't think we want to try and cross that flat. Just try and stay out of the wind shadow of the island ahead of us. Ooh, lost it there. Ooh, this is nice in here. There we go. Woo! We're getting a little venturi with the wind pushing up between here and the island. This would be a nice place to tack back and forth. Can we go in there before we lose the wind? Looks like we can go pretty far.